There's 3 people that viewed that one post.
The fucking Kings.
It was like me, Brian, and a Sacramento Kings.
Yeah, right. Of all 3 people.
That's pretty sick.
That was the funniest part to me. It was like, oh, that's so sick. Sacramento Kings voted on our post that meant nothing. 3 people viewed it.
All right. Brent here from We Missed the Exit, and I am one of the OG original members from the We Missed the Exit show, and we are here to talk about the We Missed the Exit basketball championship thing that we don't know what it's called. I am here. I'm joined with Kurt, who is the brainchild of We Missed the Exit. Kurt, how you doing now that you're in and out? Fantastic.
Right.
Awesome job. Yeah, we're here.
I'm good.
All right.
I'm in right now.
Yes,
all right.
There we go.
Do what you gotta do.
Good enough. And we have Evan, who was on the first original episode. Evan, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Making a lot of pizza.
Making a lot of pizza. Okay. All right. Well, you got to let us know how that is, especially since you're getting become a pro with the history of it too. So.
Later on.
Yep. Brian, I don't remember your first episode on We Missed the Exit, but we are here with Brian too.
I just gotta pop in and pop out, so thanks for having me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I think the first episode I remember you being on was
Faceplant.
Or the second one. Yeah, your original name was Faceplant at the time, and I remember. Oh, the only thing I remember from you on the show is the rap battle.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Speaking of which,
that I didn't do.
I'm gonna plan.
I was so bad.
I'm gonna faceplant a little Easter egg right here and remember rap battle.
Okay, rap battle. All right, we're gonna remember rap battle. That means that means that the person he selected is Ron Artest because he's a rapper. So anyway,
could very well be.
here's our standings and the things that don't really matter. We're all kind of like doing terrible right now, and it doesn't matter.
Isn't Shaq a rapper?
What do you mean we're all doing terrible right now?
There's definitely more than just Ron Artest.
Not a lot of movement. Okay, yes, all right. Dame is a rapper. Kobe was a rapper.
Shaq, yes. Kurt is a rapper.
Shaq, yes, he was too. Anyway, not a lot going on here. I don't think. I just feel bad for Evan, or I think it was Evan. Who's the one that went down with LaMelo went down? Oh, and Brian. I feel bad for Brian with the Brooklyn Nets, like trading all their good players away, and he was his first pick.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
And now
but I also picked the Spurs and the Pistons, so like clearly I wasn't really thinking when I drafted my team.
Well, at the time,
at least you get to double down with the Suns, Yeah. At least you got KD. Keep KD with you.
Yeah.
The Bulls too are kind of a disappointment, but I mean, Kurt, we knocked on Kurt for quite a while, and he has just about every team at 500 or. He's close.
He is the only one of us where all teams are 20 or more wins.
I have the Bucks. We're amazing.
That too. That's right. Kurt is the best at this so far. So anyway,
but it hasn't helped him in what actually matters.
No, it doesn't. He is still in last. And speaking of which, Yellow, Evan, your Sacramento Kings, they were like your almost your last pick or second to last pick, and they are running the train for you. Don't think that's the appropriate phrase, but
nope.
Yeah, man. I mean, who saw this coming? And I looking over the stats, dude. Sabonis is killing it. I mean, he's definitely a double digit in rebounds and scoring, and they just I don't know. They're putting it all together right now. They're beating some decent teams. They beat the Clippers in double OT.
Yep.
They took Dallas in OT. They're winning, and it shows obviously.
And I think I gave you a lot of shit for that Sacramento pick. I'm like, Charlotte was the much better pick, and they're like your worst team. So I think I'm gonna give you that hand on that one.
Oh, it's pretty sweet. I'm happy the Kings kept with me, and been a Kings fan for a little bit. Not actually, but I am now.
You are this year, yeah.
Yeah.
36 and 25 and third in the West. That's pretty impressive.
That's solid, yeah.
I mean, yeah. Who saw that? No one saw them being over 500 team and playing pretty well.
All right, now trophy holder. This is all right. Again, the logo is wrong. I have the logo wrong. Anyway,
I was thinking that
they are playing the Clippers, but look how many Clippers guys are out. Again, Kawhi Leonard has no clue how to stay healthy. When I last did this, those 3 guys are out. They're big pieces. Obviously, Kawhi Leonard being the biggest one, but Zubac might also be out at the time. What are we thinking? Are we thinking the Kings are going to be winning this one? What are we putting this here?
Are you predicting the Clippers based on the logo?
I think the Kings are going to win.
No, I'm with Kurt. Kings are going to win. The Clippers have all these injured people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't have to speak. I'm definitely going Kings because not only are they my team, but I mean, they look like a favorite. They're playing well right now. Honestly, Sabonis is killing it, and that's essentially what's kind of keeping this team as well as they are.
Yeah, when your center
Even
is your
Fox, though, he's the man. He's a fun player to watch too.
he is fun. He was like John Wall, like a little bit not as good as John Wall, but he's fun. Like he's fast and he's so entertaining to watch, like you said. But when your center is your leading your team in assists, that tells you you're doing something right.
Exactly, and rebounds, and he's what, second or third in points. So,
Second, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, altogether, he's the one that they're going through. He's the one that runs that team. But Fox definitely adds to contributes his own, you know.
Well, because think about it. The Kings were dog shit until Sabonis showed up. And De'Aaron Fox has been there for, 5-6 years, and he couldn't lead that team to the playoffs. And now you add Sabonis, and they're a completely different team.
Yeah, it's awesome. So, yeah, I'm definitely going Kings tonight.
Or you can say, ever since they added Herter, Brian's homeboy, ever since they added Herter this year, they've been killing it.
You could. I also think that shows a lot about the position of, a strong power forward center because Fox is awesome. All-star caliber, I think. But, obviously a point guard is not going to carry a team without a strong 4 or 5. Herter of the 3 or 2, whatever he plays, that's solid too. But, that 1 to 4 connection I think is important.
Well, he adds another dynamic of, he's an outside shooter, so he just spreads the defense apart a lot more.
Well, he's perfect.
And then Fox is a driver. He's not really much of a shooter. He's a guy that takes it to the hoop all the time. So you have that extra dynamic of having a really good shooter outside, a guy that drives, and also a solid low post guy. It's just it's a perfect dynamic to have.
Yeah, I think they're great.
It's the triangle, folks.
The triangle.
It basically is.
Yeah. All right, so
still the wrong logo, but
it's still the wrong logo. I'm terrible at this. It wasn't even 5:30 in the morning when I usually do this either. So just a little
I was gonna make a comment about your 5:30 in the morning activities, but I'll wait till a slide or two.
Okay. All right. Looking forward to that. All right, so let's see. Where do we predict that the Kings are going to lose this next trophy? Clippers tonight, obviously. We all have the Kings going on this one. Minnesota, New Orleans, New York. I'm going to throw this crazy one out there. I think the Knicks are going to beat them.
I would agree, but I think on the back-to-back, Minnesota might sneak in because Minnesota's playing they got to win now. They want Cat coming back. They want a decent position for the playoffs.
Yeah. Yeah, Naz Reid's been filling in all right. I don't know. Evan, what do you think? They're your Kings. Where do you think they're going to lose? Are they going to lose?
Is Purple home? Yeah, Purple's home.
Yep.
I'm going to say they lose to Phoenix. I think they take the Knicks at home. I definitely think they take tonight. I think Minnesota, if you're throwing Cat back in, it might not, filter as well as you think. New Orleans, hit or miss. Knicks, hit or miss. Phoenix, so with KD coming into the lineup and he looks pretty good in there, I could see them losing there, especially in Phoenix.
Yeah, what about you, Kurt? Worst case scenario, they have the Bucks after Phoenix. What are you thinking if you're there?
I think there's a good chance they lose it to the Suns, especially like Evan said, KD coming in. But I would love for the Bucks to get it and just hold it for the rest of the season.
Yeah, because we don't have too many more weeks left to go.
I mean, they could.
The Bucks.
They definitely could.
It's a long ways.
Yeah, maybe. And for once, I'm actually not putting in my Knicks homer glasses, but I think there's going to be a chance that the Knicks take that one because they've been hot. All right, so
they've been real hot.
They have. All right, the most irrelevant thing to all this stuff is our fantasy basketball league.
Did we take the lead over Brian?
Well, it depends what you're talking about. Overall record.
Just looking at
ranking, you're ranked higher. Yes.
Okay.
No, we're only ranked higher because
Did you just say we?
Yeah, Evan and I are running the team. I'm his Jenny.
Evan's involved in this too.
I'm the owner of the team. You are my manager. You are running the team.
Yes,
I understand that.
I am the
for
Jenny.
No cost at all.
I am the Jenny of this thing right now. I am running your team, but your name is on it. Is what it is.
Yes, exactly. I'm the investor.
I'm happy both of you are on it because when I win, it's going to be all that more.
It's going to be double the enjoyment, double the fun.
Both of you.
All right. So Evan, the only reason we're technically in second is because we're leading our division. Brian just so happens to be in the division with the best team.
Gotcha.
The best team. We're the only one that beat them. that
So
team.
overall, he's got us, but we got him because we're the head of the division. Gotcha.
Yes, and so I hate to say this, and this kind of sucks because I was hoping we were going to see each other in the championship. No matter what happens, we are going to face Brian in the first round of the playoffs. Like the playoffs teams are already solidified, and there's no movement. We're pretty much playing Brian in the playoffs. So.
That
I
sucks.
put the 5th one in there just because, out of respect to him, he had 10 wins, and I feel like I was like, all right, I'll put him in. But
Gotcha.
top 4 are the only playoff teams.
Yes. So those are the top 4 right there. Well, actually, there is a battle for like 5th place, which is like or for 4th place actually. There's a battle for 4th place. So we don't know who we're going up against, or who number 1's going up against, but we don't care. It's all going to come down to that first playoff one. But if you're looking at like overall stats and everything, or overall categories and all that stuff, I think it's still 5-3, but a close 5-3 between Brian and us.
It is. It's 5-3, and I'm behind in blocks by like 4.
We have blocks in 4. That's it. It's gonna be a close
4
one.
blocks.
It's gonna be a close
Or
one.
no, maybe it's steals. I think it's steals actually. 4 steals.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it would be steals. All right, who is this player?
Speaking about this, I gotta go back.
Okay, all right.
So I just think it's funny that I check, and at 6 a.m. every day, you're like recycling your centers.
Oh, oh, that's right.
Every day this week at 6 a.m., you've dropped and added a center.
Hey, Evan.
And I'm wondering what the strategy is.
Evan, we're in it to win it. I'm getting up at 5:30 in the morning just so we can win this fantasy league, man.
Hey man, I love the dedication. You know, I take a lot of pride on those who are dedicated to the game. Obviously, you are. You focus really hard on it. You wake up, it's the first thought on your mind, and you know I'm proud to bring you in as the managerial staff. And I couldn't ask for a better GM. That's all I'm saying.
Evan, you just come out and say it. Brent, you need a life. That's all you have to do.
Are you kidding me? No, man. You're making my life entertaining by doing this. You kidding me? I'm not gonna tell you to change.
Yeah, that's right.
My life's entertaining because of you.
Hey, look, we have 4 squares right now. Which one of us is not married or have a girlfriend? That's this guy, the guy that's up at 5:30 in the morning getting fantasy centers.
If I wake up and I see 5:30 in the morning, I put my phone down and go back to sleep. Brent wakes up and is like, oh, time to add a new center.
I gotta beat Brian. He might be awake in another hour and a half.
Hey, Brian, we're getting a lot of snow tonight, so I'm gonna be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go for a hike. I'm gonna give you a call just so we can hype me up a little bit because you're already there. You're ready. You're focused.
You know, it's a weekend. I might as well be up anyway. Someone's got to pick Plumlee back up, man. Someone's got to get him.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. All right.
Dude, you're like a petty stockbroker. You know, you're the guy that gets up and you get the guys that go for their public profile at like 1 penny and you buy 100 of it, and once they go to like 5 cents, you sell it. You're just like, let's go.
Of course, I sell it at 9 o'clock when everybody else gets up to start trading penny stocks.
That's what I mean. Like, you're up at 6 o'clock doing this, and then you're like, all right, I'm gonna close out in the afternoon when I get home from work.
When everybody else is out. I want to put a pause real quick.
What?
I have Evan's pizza right here. Look at that masterpiece right there.
Tell me that doesn't look good.
It does
Tell
look
me
good.
that doesn't look good.
If that's homemade, it does look good. My only problem is to scale. I don't know if that's a little tiny plate that it's on, or is that like a pan that it's on.
That's a personal pan.
I would make it a between, I would say about 13, 14-inch pizza right there.
Okay. All right.
It's not quite
personal pan
large, but
pepperoni pizza.
it's a little bit larger than a personal pan. You know.
All right. Then that's fine.
I like that Kurt can see, but can't be seen.
He's doing things. He's got things to do.
And the service is so bad he can't be heard either.
I'm just happy he's here. You know, that's my favorite part.
Yeah, we actually have all
The
4
service is bad, and I don't want to take a chance of not being able to do anything.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
exactly.
Gotcha. All right, so let's.
Bit rate.
This is your player here.
Yeah. So speaking of centers, center yourself. This shooting guard is currently on the Brooklyn Nets. I'm gonna start my timer now.
Memphis, Cleveland.
Wow, bounced around a lot.
Yeah.
So he was pretty solid in Philly 2 years ago. Let's see. He put up some decent numbers. Really solid 3-point shooter. And he's on Brooklyn right now. Plays 22 minutes. God, I don't pay attention to the Brooklyn. It's not Cam Thomas. Because he's starting to get pretty big with them right now.
Drafted by Toronto, instantly to Memphis, and then to Cleveland.
No, that says
Not
total.
Toronto.
So he was drafted by Cleveland or Memphis, one of those two.
Yeah.
Oh, it goes the other way around.
Well, TOT stands for total.
Oh, my
Get a
bad.
game
I
in
thought
each.
it was Toronto.
Tor is Toronto. Yeah.
That would make more sense, 100%.
Jeez. I want to know, was he... No, he wouldn't have been a part of that trade with Dallas. No, because that was a while ago. Philly... He was on Philly and Brooklyn. So he was on Philly, was traded to Brooklyn. So that means he had to have been a part of the Harden trade last year, right? So
Who went to Philly?
So who was a
As
part of that Harden
shooting
trade?
guard?
Who was a part of that Harden trade? That it wouldn't have been JJ Redick because he's old.
I think there's a column that gives this away.
A column. Like I see the 3-point shooting is really good. That's why I wanted to say JJ Redick, but it's not him.
No, he was drafted by Philly, wasn't he?
No, Orlando. Because
Orlando.
he's
Oh, yeah,
really
that's
old.
right. Yeah.
He also played a lot longer.
Yeah, he's like since 06,
True,
I think.
yeah,
or
he would have
07.
been 08, so
And
07,
didn't this guy
yeah.
miss the season?
Free throws are really good. Wow, I am stumped on whoever this guy is. You said a column is really big. Didn't play left
Ben Simmons.
tibia. Well, that'd be
I
a row.
think the 3-point column is your biggest clue.
Damn, I just can't think of who plays for Brooklyn. I don't like them. I don't pay attention to them. Jeez. And Portland, Dallas, Portland, Sacramento. Man.
I would give you a hint, but it would give it away. Like you guys, I feel like it's
I'm
like in front of your nose.
I feel like I'm stumped on this one. He started off as a point guard. It wouldn't have been Ish Smith. Because I don't remember where he is now. And he's 32.
I don't
Anyway,
even
all right,
know.
give me what college did he go to?
Duke.
Oh, is this Luke Kennard? No, he's still on Detroit.
Actually, that's not a bad guess.
Evan's gonna get it. Evan
It's-
knows it.
it's
Come
not,
on.
It's not Singler.
No, who
A
I
Duke
want to
guy.
no, because that guy.
Give it
No.
away.
Duke. He was on Memphis. He
I
started.
didn't even have to flinch.
Oh! It's Seth Curry.
Yeah.
Oh, Seth Curry.
Gotcha,
Oh,
yeah.
you're right. We should have had that
Steph Curry. 3
one.
minutes 10 seconds.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, we
That
should've
yeah,
had
that
him.
hint definitely gave it away.
'Cause he
Yeah.
is a really good 3-point
but
shooter. Steph
I would
gets
have
all the love.
never. I would have never guessed that without it because yeah, you're right. The 3-point set, like the 3-point is like where he thrived.
Like nobody else is that good, you know.
I mean, percentage-wise, I think he was better than his brother, right?
Percentage-wise, he was better than his brother.
His
Yo,
brother
you-
has made more, obviously, and has changed a lot of the game. Don't get me wrong, but
Re-
percentage-wise, he was a better shooter.
He's close to like 50-50.
Man,
Yeah.
wow. Yeah, I would have never got that.
I can't believe I didn't get
You
that.
did.
I
get
didn't.
it.
I didn't even. Yeah, with a hint though. I mean, I would have never got it without the hint.
That was a good call. I still wouldn't have gotten it, Evan. So good call on your end.
Yeah, but I'm pretty
what-
good about Duke players that come into the NBA.
I feel like mine was pretty
Seattle
easy.
Sonics.
I feel like Kurt should get this one.
Orlando.
Who's this player? This is Brent. So we're not doing who's this Nick anymore. We're doing two who's this player.
Well, we always do two.
the
Who's
two-
this player?
Yeah. Name that Nick is next.
Yeah, we could do.
There's
we could
three
Do,
different segments. Okay.
we could do 3, Evan, but
been
you
a
got to
minute.
show up on all the episodes. And then we can do
No, I'm not
3
going to
Who's
show
This
up on all
Player.
the episodes. All right. Drafted when he was 1999 by Seattle. Is this? Oh, is this? Nope. No. That's never mind. Take that back. Seattle. Long run Seattle.
Ooh, let me make
Orlando.
sure. Because I don't think he went to college.
It doesn't. I mean, that would be a big hint. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
But small forward, power forward.
Who was the small forward on
See, I feel
Sonics,
like
when they're
I feel like he's most
wrapping up.
memorable on Orlando, because he was on that Orlando team when they were really good with Dwight Howard. Like he was like a big important person for that team.
Sean Marion.
No.
Good guess. I don't think he was ever
'cause he would
Orlando,
have played for
but
Phoenix.
In
Yeah.
Dallas.
yeah, Phoenix and Dallas. Good guess. Good guess. Maybe
It's better
similar
than what
type of
I got
player.
right now.
Maybe similar type of player, but this guy was more of a 3-point shooter. Like he was a scorer, and then they're like, go on the 3-point line because you're like 6'10" and just shoot threes.
Big.
I feel
small,
like
well,
it's
I
a
guess he played power
huge
forward.
hint right there.
Yeah.
I should know it.
He was a pretty big power forward. I don't think he should have played small forward as he got into his 30s because he was just slow. But
Oh, is this? I think I have the name.
you'll know him when you hear it at least. I know that.
No, I think I. No,
The
because
only Seattle Supersonic I knew other than Kevin Durant was Sean Kemp. So
Okay, he would have been after the Sean
Um,
Kemp era.
yeah, obviously.
yeah, I figured.
Never mind. I was thinking of Channing Frye, but Channing Frye played for a bunch
Knicks.
of other teams too, and the Knicks. Yeah,
Yeah,
And Miami.
6'10".
I think he was on one of the Miami
shooter.
championship teams. Yeah, Orlando was where he was big.
Is it
And that
Birdman?
was with
No, not Birdman.
Was that
No,
Shaq?
because he played
no, that
for
was
a
Dwight
bunch of other
Howard.
teams, too.
Yeah, I know. It
Who was
a
Dwight
joke.
Howard's?
Sidekick.
Power forward. Who is his power
Yeah.
forward? That's what you want to know. I think he was like the number 2 guy for a while for Shaq.
I was gonna say,
For
I feel
Shaq?
like that overlaps.
But then the only other person I knew would be Penny Hardaway with Shaq.
No, that.
Oh no, not
that's-
a
Not
little
Shaq.
bit, though.
Dwight Howard. Sorry, Dwight Howard.
Okay, I was gonna say, wait, Shaq is.
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
yeah.
the number 2 guy for Dwight Howard.
Did he? All right. Did he go to college?
I don't think so. I am quite certain he did not go to college. No, I'm 95% sure he did not go to college.
I'm stumped.
I don't
Uh,
know a whole
kid-
lot of people. That
His
came
last
out of high
name is.
school.
You want me to give last name?
I feel like that's gonna give it away. right?
Give him his last name.
Is it AK-47? No, because he was Jazz. Well,
Utah.
Karolinko.
okay.
Last name. All right. Well, maybe you won't get it. Last name was Lewis.
Rashard Lewis.
Oh, okay. All right, you did get it. Rashard Lewis. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you, yeah, I knew that was gonna give it away. I forgot he played for Seattle, but you're right. His I know him from Orlando.
I think those were his biggest, most important years. Jeez, I swung and
That
missed
was
on
his
this
most
one.
important years for sure. Like yeah,
Seattle threw me off. I was like trying to
You're
think
right.
of Sonics players.
because he got
my
traded to
God.
Washington and played with John Wall for a little bit.
Yeah, for like a year or two, I think. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense why he was on that championship team. Because like, yeah,
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
Like I feel
All
like.
right, you ready?
Yeah. All right. Name that Nick. All right.
Kurt, are you creeping up on somebody?
Or
yeah,
Somebody's creeping up on him.
yeah.
Sorry. Hold on. No, I'm just trying to ice
you
off
could-
the trampoline so it doesn't just get destroyed.
You could hear his steps, like it's slowly melodic. Like,
Yeah. Through the snow.
All right.
Dr. Seuss's birthday
Name that Nick.
left to rhyme, so it's rhyme time. Battle Brian to make. Oh, come on! Using a Knicks player's name, first or last name counts. 30 seconds limit and no repeats. Someone should keep track. Brian will start. All right. So
All right,
you
so-
have to come up with rhymes with Knicks
Carmelo.
players' names.
Jello. Your turn.
Oh, okay. All right. Now I know what you're saying. All right. Chandler Handler.
Am I supposed to go? Is that?
Yeah, sure.
No, I'll go. Unless Evan, if you'd like to play, you're welcome to play.
Rose Bose.
Okay.
Derek Rose Bose. Oh,
All right.
does that work?
Quincy AC Spacey.
Walt Salt.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop out. I'm gonna listen to you guys.
Come on.
Kurt, do you want in?
Hey,
Maybe not.
if he comes back.
He's busy sneaking up on an unsuspecting deer. He's gonna just knife him. Just... All
That's funny.
right, you're up, Brian. Or am I up?
Is this supposed to
No,
be
I
30?
think-
Is this supposed to be a 30-second timer? I'll do the timing and the counting.
I did say someone should keep track if we're gonna get going. Here we go.
All right, so it's 2-2.
And then you can't use the same player, so.
Might need to keep track of what players we've used.
Right.
All right, let me know when you're ready.
I think we're ready.
Yeah, go ahead, Brian.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm gonna do another Spacey one. Tracy Spacey.
Go for
Tracy
it.
McGrady.
Okay. Lee P.
All right,
Fry Guy.
3,
Ewing Stewing.
4,
Lynn
10 seconds.
Finn.
5,
Baker Maker.
6. You got 3 seconds.
Ooh, that's a
2,
good one.
1. Seconds is up. You got 6.
Wait, no. I meant like each person.
Like we go
gets
back
30
and forth, yeah.
Yeah, like you get 30 seconds to think about it.
Oh.
I was wondering why you were counting down. Or we could stop.
mind.
And
Ooh,
have
oh.
the 30 seconds. But
You know,
Well,
I
you
think
had
I can
6
keep going.
it would have been cool. See who can come up with the most in 30 seconds.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That would've been
Rhymes
cool.
times.
Yeah, that would have been cool. Brian's Rhines times.
I was okay. Well, I messed up the parameters, but
No, I think we messed up the understanding of what we could do. No, it was still pretty cool.
I was thinking we'd go back and forth until you couldn't do one.
That's what I
Okay,
thought.
you
that's,
repeat.
that's fine.
Okay, yeah. So now, so you get 30 seconds to think of one.
Oh, gotcha.
Like as we get down to it, it's like, all right, no, you couldn't think of one.